Hey there, my name is Lobola. Thank you so much for choosing to view my video today. I am so excited. This is my very first YouTube video. I have wanted to do this for such a long time. I don't know why I never actually did it. It was probably just confidence, it was jitters, I didn't have the right equipment. You know what, you'll have excuses and excuses until you just decide to just go ahead and do something that you really love. So here I am. Thank you so much for choosing me. I really hope you like this first installment and you come back and view more and more and more videos, because I will be making a ton now that I have my new camera and I have found the confidence to really finally do this. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and share with your friends. Comment, talk to me. My email address is down below, so drop me a message if you really want to chat. I'm so excited about this first video because it's about a topic that I am really passionate about, something that is very close to my heart as well, and I feel like this is the perfect video to really introduce myself and to share a little bit about who I am and my life. As you have read the title, this is about part 1 of my marriage celebration. I am getting married to the man of my dreams, my boyfriend of 6 years and our husband of a couple of weeks. We are traditionally African married through an African traditional ceremony that we have completed. So I will introduce you guys to him. You'll get to know him later in my channel. This is really about starting the story with you guys and taking you through the journey of how it all unfolds. So nothing is actually completed yet. We're still in the process of completing our marriage, and I will make another video, guys, taking you through African marriage and how it all works, because it really is a step-by-step process. You as a couple even need to be patient because there's a lot of things that your family requires of you guys, and you have to just calm down. It really isn't like go on one knee and then, you know, wear a beautiful white dress and go get married. It really is not like that. And I will do a separate video. Maybe I'll even bring hubby with me and we'll do it together and take you guys through the journey. But part 1 is about sharing how we started, and it really starts with a letter sent to my parents, and that's why this video is called Receiving the Letter. There will be a lot of tears. You guys will see a lot of tears because I cried quite a bit when the letter was delivered, and I'll explain if you don't know what the letter is and you're not African but you're really interested or you're intrigued by African culture. I'll take you through what all of those different elements are. But this first installment, so a lot of this video, guys, is taken on my cell phone because I didn't have this beautiful camera that I have now that takes these beautiful shots. Okay, and I really just wanted to get things in the moment, and I didn't really want to be running, grabbing a small camera. So it is phone footage, but I think you will so feel the soul and the love regardless of the quality of the video. So when a man in South Africa, and is an African man, wants to marry a young lady such as myself, what they have to do is they have to send a letter to your parents. So it depends. If you're not really a traditional person, like you're not into tradition and stuff like that, maybe you don't do that with your partner. But I'm a girl that's very close to her roots. I love my culture, and so does my husband, and my family also values it. So it was very important to me that we did things in the sense of tradition. So when he did ask me a couple of years ago, like, okay, when we get married, what would you want us to do? I said to him that I want us to put culture and tradition first, and then all of like the other I do stuff right at the end. That's why I'm not wearing any rings, because traditionally I'm not allowed to wear a ring until this process is complete. His name is Khoshi. His nickname is King. Khoshi means king. Khoshi is Bedi. King is English, as you guys obviously know that. We were actually traveling to Cape Town for a friend's wedding, and he wouldn't tell me when exactly he was going to send the letter through to my parents. And I kept asking him, babe, have you sent the letter? When is the letter going to be delivered? I just really want to know what's happening. I'm a bit of a control freak, especially when it comes to my life. I like to control things happening in my life. So, but he wouldn't let me do that. He was just like, just leave it, Lobola. The letter will get to your family's house in time. Your parents will tell you when it's there. So this letter, guys, is basically him asking for my hand in marriage, asking my parents if his family could come and represent him to negotiate the bride price and sort of introduce themselves to my family and ask for my hand in marriage, right? So this letter really is a big deal. Actually, in South Africa, sometimes in court, this letter holds weight. You can actually prove that somebody asked you to marry them if the letter was delivered. So it pretty is a big deal. It's not really, it's not a joke. So he says to me as we're driving to the airport, babe, the letter was delivered to your family today. And I'm just like, was it? And he's like, yes. So I start crying in the car because I'm just so emotional. I'm thinking, this is really, really happening. And I'm so sorry if I cry in this video, guys, because I'm sort of reliving this through telling you guys the story. So here we are driving to the airport, both crying in the car because I just realized, oh my God, I'm getting to marry this man that I love so much. And my family know. My family finally knows. Guys, and you know what? The most important thing for me, and I said this to my partner long before he told me that he wanted to get married to me. And I said to him, my grandmother is very, very old. She's like way past 95 now. And it would mean so much to me if she were around, at least, God forbid, you know, that she does pass. But I said to him, it would mean so much to me if she were around to at least see the first part of our marriage. If my grandmother rested knowing that I was in the right hands of the right man, a man that loves me and that one that I love just as much. And King said to me, don't worry, baby, your grandmother will be alive by the time we get married. And you know, because I'd seen my gran be sick and she's diabetic, and you know, I was very worried. So part of me was actually kind of rushing him to send this letter because I was like, well, my gran is still alive, please do this because I know you're going to do it anyway. Why not just do it now? And he was like, no, I will do it when the time is right. And you know what? God is good. God knows exactly what he has planned for your life. This first video that I'm going to show you guys is a conversation call between my mother and my grandmother when my grandmother first learned the news that I am getting married. The video is not that great. So what I did, guys, is my mom was talking to my grandmother and I asked her to conference me into the call so I could record myself listening to the conversation between the two of them. I'm a very, very ugly crier, guys. I'm a bad crier, so I don't really look my best in this installment, but I'm so happy. I'm elated. My heart is, you know, like bursting with love and happiness. And I will put subtitles in the video as well because my grandmother and my mother do speak Setswana, so you might not actually hear what they're saying, but the subtitles should help you understand. So check it out.
Hello. That
part of the video is my favorite of all. and it sort of brings tears to my eyes. As I was editing this video, I was actually like in tears because I was again reliving the moment when my grandmother was saying, you know, let it happen while I'm still alive. Thank God. I have been speaking to the ancestors and asking them to bless this little girl that I raised, and I'm so happy. And every time I listen to that part, I just cry because I'm so happy that God has blessed me with such an amazing man, and God allowed my grandmother to be on earth to see me get married to the man that I love. Guys, you will slowly learn this about me. I am a very outspoken person, big personality, bursting with love, and I come from a very similar family. My family is not reserved. Nobody in my family is reserved. You will not walk into my family home and find us just sitting and relaxing. That is never gonna happen. We're either all like having a glass of bubbly, dancing away, speaking at the top of our voices. That's just the kind of family I come from. You'll see in this next video. We just come back from Cape Town. I went to my grandmother's house too, so we can all just celebrate the news of my impending marriage. And this is exactly what happened after we learned the news, guys.
Hi, what is up? Vamos.
Oh, yes.
Hey!
Naman. Idibala.
Like I told you guys that I am part of a mad family, so wait, there's this little dance that Mamukulu meaning my mother's elder sister, sort of like a mother to me, a second mother to me. There's this dance that she's doing, and we keep saying Idibala, Idibala. So in South Africa, there's this new song, right? Super popular Sebedi song where the words go like, if you cheat on me or if you break my heart, I will faint. That's literally how the song goes. I don't know if on YouTube if I'm allowed to put clips of like songs. I'm still trying to figure out all the semantics of how this works. But that's exactly what the song is saying. If you cheat on me or if you break my heart, I will faint. So that's the dance my aunt is doing. She's like, Idibala, Idibala, like she's actually fainting. It's really funny. Oh my gosh. Oh, I will explain it more in the comments if you don't get it. It is so hilarious. But that's the dance she's doing. But in true style, the bride came in and did her moves just as well. Take a look.
Yes. Cheers. Yes.
Guys, the amount of grief that I'm going to get from my husband for putting that video up, the bum dance. I actually cropped a lot of it, but I wanted to keep just a little bit so you guys can see what went down. But he did say to me, I must crop that out. So I cropped a lot of it out. That was me. I was so happy. I was with my grandmother, the first person that I wanted to celebrate the news of my engagement with. She was so happy to be there with me, my mom. I come from a family of women, so there are men, but the women are the strongest figures. And I think probably that's why I am the sort of woman that I am. I'm sort of like very strong-headed, very independent. So we tend to celebrate a lot of stuff, and we cry together, we laugh together, we drink together. In all honesty, that's my family. And I was so happy to be surrounded by the women who raised me when I learned of these news. You know, in that moment, the most important thing to me was that my grandmother was alive to see it, and nothing else mattered. That the woman that had raised me from birth named me Refilwe, which means gift, given from God. You know, raised my mother, nurtured me and all of my siblings, was alive to see me being handed over into a new family. I couldn't have asked for it to be better. I couldn't have asked to be like sitting in a restaurant or by the beach. I was just happy to be in the house that I grew up in with the women that truly care about my well-being and celebrating I'm getting married. That is part one, receiving the letter. I will start editing part two. Part 2 is part 1 of Magadi. And then I will give you guys a part 2 of Magadi as well. It's going to take me a little while to edit those videos. It's a lot of content to work with, but I'm going to do my best to get it to you guys as soon as possible. I really hope you enjoyed that. I know that I'm a little nervous. I've never done this before, so I might be talking a little fast. But I hope you guys get the gist of it and that you really enjoy this. Stick around, go on this journey with me, meet my family, meet my friends, meet my hubby, and I'm so happy to be here, and I really thank you so much for your viewership today. I really appreciate it. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day. Mwah! I'm going to show you guys right now. I've just filmed something as I'm recording this video on WhatsApp. Do you guys hear? Oh my God. Please like, subscribe, share this video. Look at that. On my ironing board. I'm so excited. Thank you so much. I'm so excited, you guys. I cannot describe how I feel right now.